Okay, good morning. Today we have with us Marlon, and he will be sharing his story with the Tri's audience. So, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Can you start by introducing yourself, your name, and a little about your background?
My name's Marlon Lawrence. I actually come from humble beginnings. My family wasn't the richest family in the world, but we we made it through.
Okay. And how did your experience with incarceration and substance abuse shape where you were before trial?
Well, I was actually bad with dealing with cocaine problem, and when I got incarcerated, my life changed I, I believe, for the better. My mom had always made a quote of a verse in the Bible. It's Philippians 4:13. It says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," and that stuck with me all the way through my incarceration.
Okay. What was your mindset when you first got out, and what were you hoping for?
Well, I thought when I first got out, I thought that things were going to be real rough, and I wasn't going to be able to make it. I was going to wind up back inside, but through the grace of God, and I stayed sober. I've found like different programs that I could be in, and that were good people that would help me to further my journey. And from this day, I'm 13, almost 14 years clean.
Oh, congratulations. Okay. You previously shared with me that you came from a recovering house. What led
Yes.
you to try?
Well, one of my counselors that was there knew Rick and Steve, and she had referred me to the Tribe program. And upon me talking to Rick on the phone, I felt like it was a warm place to place that I could actually find myself being, and it felt like more like family from the beginning.
What was your first experience like at Try as a participant?
My first experience was on lawn care. The first day was I felt like I wasn't going to make it through, but as each day went past, it got easier and easier. Hard work and endurance, I made my way through it.
Yes. You started in construction. How did that opportunity come about and what did it teach you?
Well, construction, it was something that I really wanted to do, but I didn't feel that it was really lifelong, something I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I feel like it taught me a lot of discipline as for knowing where to put stuff, how to put it together, a lot of different measurements and everything. I learned a lot while I was in that program.
Now that you're working in lawn care, what do you enjoy most about the work?
Uh, the people, giving back to the community and being able to interact with a lot of different people while I'm out there, and it makes me feel like I'm giving back a lot. Like my personality before, I would not talk to anyone, but now I'm more open. I learned to humble myself, and I give it all to God because without Him, I wouldn't be where I am now.
Yes, amen. What part of the Try program helped you the most in turning your life around?
I would say the staff, the people around me. it's more like family. Like if I'm wrong, they'll let you know. And it's not discipline. It was basically just letting you know that you can make a mistake and persevere from that mistake.
Yes. How does it feel now to be in a leadership role and helping other men in the program?
I feel like giving back what I've learned is going to help someone else along the way to grow as a man and help them, I would say, get further in life.
What are some real life challenges you've had to face and overcome since reentry?
I would say before I found employment with Tribe, employment was one of my biggest factors. It's hard for a person coming from the inside sometimes to find employment. It's hard sometimes to find housing, but being in the program, it made it a lot easier for me.
Yes, I really believe that it's that rigorous cycle of just being accepted back into society that sometimes holds people back from completely turning their life
And
around.
I totally agree with that.
Has Try helped you with things like financial responsibilities?
Uh, they gave me every tool that I need to know that I should have to pay my bills, save my money, be more secure for the future. And I'll say now I have a new apartment that I'm going to. I have
Congratulations.
I was blessed with a vehicle, and that's all to the grace of God and Tribe
Yes.
because they gave me the tools and I needed to succeed.
What is something you would like people to understand about coming back from incarceration?
That everything in life's not hard. There's always a way, and there are people out there that's willing to help you if you really want help.
What advice would you give to someone with a similar background who's thinking about coming to Try?
I would tell them that the program is worth doing. It keeps you grounded, keeps your mind from wandering, and it also keep you from going back into that recidivism of going back to the inside, being incarcerated. I think that Try is a godsend for me. So now I think that if a person wants to succeed, I think this it's one of the best places to be.
Yes. And what's next for you? What are some of your personal and professional goals moving forward?
Moving forward, I look to try to save more money, try to buy a house, maybe another vehicle, be there for my kids. I want to mend the relationships that I had prior with my kids. I'm in the process of doing that now. Um, I have one that's he's a handful, but I just need to give him time. And once I give him that time, he'll open up and move forward.
Yes. Well, I thank you very much for sharing your story. Congratulations on all the growth, and I pray that this journey continues to be positive and prosperous for you.
Thank you.